What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm going to show you some things I've sold on eBay recently. These are all actual sales, so you can get an idea of what is actually selling on eBay. All this stuff is found from rummage sales, garage sales, thrift stores like Goodwill, even some retail stores like Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, places like that. But check it out. Let's get into it. Check out this awesome jacket sale. This is a Phase 2 jacket. Vintage. It's got flags from all over the world on there. I got this years ago, I think, at a Goodwill. Maybe it was a Salvation Army. Did not pay up for it or anything. I remember just paying the basic $5 to $6 price. You can see the back is equally as awesome, but I ended up selling it for $140 plus shipping. It had a couple small wear spots on it. Otherwise, I probably would have sold it for more. I feel like I just don't find cool vintage stuff like this anymore in the wild. Here's an Emmett Kelly ventriloquist doll. I got this locally for $15. I ended up selling it for $50 plus shipping. Not a bad little flip. He looks really sad to go though. Here is a Coach purse. I got this at Goodwill for $7.99, and I ended up selling it for $30 plus shipping. Second one I've sold this year. I sold one of these Rival Nerf guns. This is a nice one, full auto. I found two of these recently in about a 2-week span. Two different Goodwills, but both $4.99. This one didn't have any of the ammunition, and it actually had a rechargeable battery pack when I opened it. Because of needing a charging cord to recharge the power pack, I had to lower the price a little bit, but there are people out there with chargers that want multiple ones of these, so I knew it would sell. I also didn't have ammo, so I priced it at $50 plus shipping. Shipping was quite expensive, like $35 to ship this. Here is another one of these Yadro figures I sold. I got 3 of these at a Goodwill recently. It was only $3.99 a piece. This one I ended up selling for $130 plus shipping. If you can tell what it is, it's actually a child pushing a wheelbarrow full of flowers. And I could have got maybe $250 for this. I priced it lower because looking at it, it looks like some of the flowers may have come loose and are missing. I looked at some of the other comps on eBay. It looked like it had a bit more flowers. Otherwise, it's in good shape. I disclosed that, priced it lower, and it did sell for $130 plus shipping. Again, I paid $3.99 for it, so it's great profit. I'm not too worried about that. Plus, it has the box, which should help it survive shipping a bit better. Of course, I'll be putting this box in another box. I won't just slap a label on this box with something like this. I found this brand new in package Woody from Toy Story. I paid $10 for it at Goodwill. It does work. The box has some damage, unfortunately. I did disclose that, of course, in the listing. Priced it appropriately and sold it for $40 plus shipping. Not a bad sale. If this one was actually the original one, the vintage one, would have been about $400, maybe more. So I picked up a couple of these Guitar Hero guitars. They're not high end or anything like that. I paid $2.99 a piece for them, and I ended up selling them for $35 plus shipping. No dongles or anything like that with them, but it's still some good profit coming in from them. So I ended up selling a vintage Ninja Turtles Krang. Not this one though. This is one I found at Goodwill years ago. But I picked up a Ninja Turtles collection recently off Facebook Marketplace that had the Krang and the Krang box. I'm keeping the box. I paid $150 for an incredible collection. Check out the video for that if you didn't see it. But I sold this one loose for $160 plus shipping. Like I said, I paid $150 for that whole collection. So this pays for the collection. It was a great pickup indeed. And of course, what makes this Krang more valuable is just the fact that it has the stickers. It's in good condition. These stickers don't last. In fact, just me touching this thing, the stickers started falling off. I had to put a little bit of glue on a couple of them. The only time these stickers really survive the 30 plus years is if they're in a collection and they're just not touched, and that was the case with this. I'm having a hard time remembering where I got this vintage Stephen King book. I found and sold a few good ones for about $75 this past year. I probably got it at Goodwill for $3 or garage sale for like a quarter, rummage sale, something like that. Now this one I sold for $20 plus shipping, so not as much as some of the others I sold, but still, that's a great little flip. And another pair of these cannonballs, sold them for $20. You can find these in the Goodwill mixed bags or mixed toy bags at a thrift store. They get lost. People are always looking for them. Here's a pair of Wolverine women's work boots. Got these at Goodwill for only $5, and I ended up selling them for $40 plus shipping. And these were an international order. Here is a great flip, this Brother fax machine and phone. Found this at Goodwill for $14.99. It was brand new, sealed. I sold it for $230 plus shipping. So anything like this, brand new and sealed, you can get quite a bit of extra money for. Sold the last of my Coast flashlights I got at Home Depot. I believe I paid $7 or $8 a piece for them. Sold them for $28. Had 6 or 7 of them, and they all sold. Picked up this pair of Reebok shoes at a Goodwill. I paid $5 for them, and I sold them for $30 plus shipping, and it is an international order. These were very clean. Reebok isn't a super hype brand anymore, but these are very clean and kind of cool looking, so they sold. Here's a Wilson glove. I got this locally for $5, and I sold it for $25. Sold some of these Z-Coil boots. Got like 10 pairs of boots at Goodwill recently. They were all only $5. Unbelievable. I ended up selling these for $80 plus shipping. Would have been able to sell them for a bit more. They had some wear spots on them, but I'm happy to take the $80 considering what I paid. So here is a bra I sold. I actually got this from a box of Amazon returns, a mystery box of Amazon returns. A company sent me a box, asked me to do a video unboxing, and I said, sure, why not? Let's see what you got. This bra was in there along with some other bras. If I remember correctly, I already sold one, but this one I ended up selling for $19, so I'll take it. So here's kind of a strange sale. I sold this Miss Pac-Man handheld game that plugs into the TV. Sold it on eBay. Has this little like expansion port on it, which most of the models do not. The ones I sell on Amazon for more money do not have this expansion port. So it's kind of weird because you sell it on eBay for less money. I could probably still sell it on Amazon. I don't think anyone would complain that they got a different model with the expansion port because it's a better unit, but you're not getting any extra money for it. And if you sell it on eBay, you can get some extra money for it. However, you're not getting as much as if you're just selling it as a basic one on Amazon. So you know what? I just sold it on eBay anyway for $30 plus shipping. I still make great money on it because I think I only paid like $2.99 for it. Here is a Duckbach vintage jacket, new with tags. I found this at Goodwill. I believe I paid just the jacket price of about $4.89 is all. Usually they charge the coat price or something like this, but if I remember correctly, I did get the jacket price. It was a good flip. I flipped it for $89.99 plus shipping, going to California, so the buyer paid $20 some to have it shipped. Sold this Realtree jacket, got this at Walmart for $12. Sold it for $40 plus shipping. Picked up 2 of these that day. Here's a Magnavox VCR. I ended up selling this for $50 plus shipping. This is one I got locally. I got about $7, $8 into it from where I bought 3 VCRs for $20. Here's a new with tags baseball glove. I picked this up at Walmart. I believe they were like $7. Got a few of them. This one sold for $35 plus shipping. Sold some of these New Balance work shoes. Got these at Goodwill for $5. I sold them for $35 plus shipping. That's a good amount of profit. Sold these New Balance boots for $40. I probably could have got some more money on these, but they did have a little bit of wear. I cleaned them up, shined them up a little, so they started looking pretty good. Was able to sell them for $40 plus shipping. I believe I paid $5 for these. Here are all the Harry Potter books. I sold these for $50 plus shipping. Not sure how much I have into them because I got these at just different places like garage sales, thrift stores, Goodwill. Once I got all of them, put them in a lot, sold them for $50 plus shipping. Sold the last 2 of these filters. I got a bag of 5 or 6 of these at Goodwill. I think I paid $5.99 for the bag. You see the boxes are in pretty bad shape, but the filters inside are new and sealed. Somebody bought 2 of these for $75. So overall, that bag was worth a lot of money. Got this vintage ice cream maker. Got this, I believe, from a thrift store for about $3. It's an international order. I sold it for $24.99 plus shipping. Buyer's total was over $70. Here are some cat work shoes. Picked these up for $5 at Goodwill, and I sold them for $20 plus shipping. Could have got more, but they have a little bit of wear. Here is a Mizuno youth baseball glove. I don't remember exactly where I got this. This might be one I got at a thrift store for like 50 cents or $1. I actually have 3 almost identical to this, just different models. Almost shipped out the wrong one. I'm glad I double checked. But I sold this for $20. Little bread and butter item. Here is a Sanyo VCR. I got about $7-ish into this. I ended up selling it for $48 plus shipping. Nice VCR flip. Here are some vacuum bags. These came in a lot of just stuff I bought from somebody. So I really have no money into them because they were just in there. They weren't bought because of these. However, I did sell them for $15. So some extra money coming in. Here is a laser comb Prima 7. This is some sort of laser hair growth device. Picked this up at a Goodwill for $5.99. It is brand new, sealed inside, open box. I ended up selling it for $50 plus shipping. Here is some of the Fisher-Price vintage pirate figures and boat. I got these. They came in a big bag of a bunch of other figures, which I've already made a good amount of money on. So this is just icing on the cake, if you will. I sold this set for $30 plus shipping. Here is a brand new pair of Skechers shoes. I got these at a Goodwill for only $5. Sold them for $45 plus shipping. Picked up this electric water heater timer at a Goodwill. I paid $5.99 for it. Sold it for $30 plus shipping. Box is a little beat up. New open box. So here's an interesting flip. I got this Roku one. I guess the original Roku sealed. I remember getting these at a Walmart on clearance years ago. This somehow ended up in my death pile or was separated for whatever reason because I sold all the other ones I picked up. Years later, I have found it. I put it on eBay for $35 and it has sold. I would imagine I got somewhere between $5 and $10 into this. Here is a vintage Fisher-Price record player, late 70s, early 80s, I believe. I picked this up at a garage sale. I did not pay much for it. It seems like I paid $1, maybe $2. It was clean. The lady said that she didn't even think it was ever really used, so I bought it. And I sold it for $30 plus shipping. Sold these Monster Inc. Adidas shoes. Pretty cool. Picked these up at Goodwill for $5. Unfortunately, they got some dirt and wear on the edges. Still pretty good physical condition. Sold them for $30 plus shipping. So here is this Ertl Ranch set, which I ended up selling for $100 plus shipping. It is not 100% complete even. Bought this kind of by accident. I was at a garage sale. I saw one of the Fisher-Price pirate ships in a big box. I'm like, oh, I can part that out. The box was $5. This set was also in there. Did a little bit of research. I'm like, wow, this is worth some money. Took about 6 months to sell, but got $100 plus shipping. Here is this Caterpillar vest I got at a Goodwill for $4.89, and I ended up getting $41.14 for it. Here is a CD set, How to Develop Intimacy with the Holy Spirit. Got this at Salvation Army with a bunch of other DVDs, and I've sold a bunch, made my money back. So this is just money on top of that, and I sold this one for $13. Here's one of these Louis L'Amour books. I bought a bunch of these at a garage sale. Man, I think it's been like 2 years ago. I thought I had sold them all. Made some really good profit on all of them, but this one sold, and this one seems to be the last one. I don't see any more on my bookshelf, so a little bit of extra money on top of all the profits I already got. Sold this for $18. Here is this Christmas stocking cross stitch. Now, I bought this recently. I listed it. It sold within 2 days. Didn't think it would sell that fast, but I priced it at $40. There's a couple other people that had theirs priced at $40 and some $60, even someone $100. Maybe this is one of those items I should just price $60 and let it sit till Christmas. I paid $5 for it, sold it for $40, so in the end I made good profit regardless. I believe I paid $2.99 at Goodwill for this Wii game holder, and I sold it for $15, so just a nice little flip here. Here's a great flip. I picked up this Samsung Blu-ray disc DVD player. It is new, sealed. Found it in Goodwill for $20, and I sold it for $150 plus shipping. I may have tried to sell this on Amazon if there wasn't some stickers and box damage. Probably could have got more. Samsung may be a restricted brand at this point. I don't know. It's been a while since I've sold anything Samsung, but still ends up being a great flip. Here is this Sekonic light meter. I got this at Goodwill for $3.99. Ended up selling it for $18. Is in good condition. Some of these can be worth a lot more than $18, certain models, so worth keeping an eye out for. So I paid $2.99 for this at Goodwill, a Batman Begins Trapper Keeper type thing. I ended up selling it for $14 plus shipping, so I made right around $10 profit on it. I think it was worth picking up. Sold these Asics shoes. You know, I don't remember where I got them at this point. It's just too many Asics and shoes being found and sold, but I assume I probably got them at Goodwill for about $5 because I wouldn't pay more than $5 for them. And I sold them for $30 plus shipping. Here is a Honeywell humidifier that I got at Lowe's, and I thought I was paying $45. I got two of these. I thought I was paying $45 a piece. Turns out I noticed later on the receipt that they charged me $67 for these. In the end, I decided to keep them because I still was able to sell this one for $165 plus shipping. So I'm pretty much doubling my money on them. This is an international order, which is kind of surprising. I guess it's going to Canada. The buyer paid a decent amount of shipping on this. And this is why if you're doing international shipping, it's good just to do calculated shipping, because if you don't have the exact dimensions and weight in, you may get charged extra when eBay goes to ship this internationally, because they're only charging based on the information that you put in. So if you have this at 5 pounds instead of 12 pounds, different dimensions, you may end up being charged $20 or $30 more. So it's best just to have everything calculated accurately, so there's no surprises. I sold these Star Trek mugs. They came from, I believe, Burger King originally. I ended up getting these in a lot I bought at a Salvation Army where a bunch of kind of vintage toys came out. They hadn't priced them yet, and the lady just said I could have them all for $50 or something. I don't remember. These are some of the things that were in the cart, so I've already made money back on all the really good stuff, but still I was able to sell these for $18, and actually it was a subscriber that bought them, so I really appreciate that. Picked up these Animate Wolf slippers at a Goodwill for $5. Actually, I may have paid $2.99 if they charged me the slipper price. They probably didn't, I don't remember for sure. Anyway, they're in great condition, but when I went to list them, I saw that this tail had been kind of cut off at the tip and re-sewn. It's hardly noticeable though, but I did mark them down about $10 because I just wanted to move them. I didn't know if somebody would still want them, and they probably wasn't going to pay full price. So I priced them $20 plus shipping, so I still made great profit on them in the end. Just, you know, not the $30 to $40 I was kind of hoping to get. Sold some Justin boots, and I don't remember exactly where I got these because for about 2 or 3 weeks there, I was finding an insane amount of boots. I found like 10 pairs in one Goodwill and kept finding them randomly at other places. These might have been the Justin boots I found at a thrift store for only $1. If not, I only paid $5 for these at a Goodwill. Either way, I sold them for $35 plus shipping, so not a bad flip at all. Here's a Homedics palm massager. Got this at a thrift store for $3 and I sold it for $40 plus shipping. These palm massagers, they're actually pretty rare to find. I've only found a couple. But there it is, everybody. There's some of my more recent sales. Let me know in the comments if you learned anything today. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. And I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button before you left. This has been Wick. Until next time.